Morning, everybody. To all the new subscribers that have joined, thank you. Welcome. To those that haven't, if you do like the channel, you like misidentified ships and bad replays, then please hit the subscribe button. It really does help us a lot. Now, I'm playing my Anchorage again today. So I featured my Anchorage once or twice before. I'm in the division here with Louise and He-Man, Kansas, Parsival, and Anchorage. And one of the things I found about the Anchorage, which is, let's just call it unfortunate, is the Anchorage gets up-tiered to hell and back constantly. I don't think I've ever seen a non-tier 10 match in my Anchorage. I really wish for a 7 to 9, maybe a 6 to 8, or a straight 8 match in my Anchorage. But unfortunately, always a tier 10. So, what to do? Well, for one, you need to play a little bit smart. So as you can see, I've got RPF on this. I decided to move my Des Moines captain on it. And there's a specific reason for it. So, at tier 10, Des Moines captain, got an RPF so that I can find those small boats that send the speedy death pylons towards you. And in the Anchorage, since you do use your smoke quite often, well, at least I do, it is fairly important to know what ship is close to you, as a Republic takes already 10k off me. I mean, really, this thing is too fragile for the matchmaking that it sees. Yeah, it's just too fragile for the matchmaking that it sees, and I don't see a lot of people playing it. So I've got a Kansas coming, Minnesota, Buffalo, and another Kansas, and a Zao backing us up on this side. And all the tier 10s are actually going to the other side. And I swear that motorbike comes past every morning just as I'm doing my voiceover. I'm going to have to start insulating the study against motorbike noises. Alright, so I'm taking my usual position here. It's a decent enough protection where you can back up in case you get in a little bit of trouble here. There's a Hindenburg. I know there's a Republic out there. There's another Anchorage and a Freddy de Groza. So, pop my smoke. There's a good couple of other ships, including the Zao spotting for me. There's only one DD per side here. And I immediately set a fire to the Hindenburg. I did recently finish my Rune grind and got my Hindenburg. I think I played one battle in there and I haven't done much since. And one of the golden rules for any ship that I learned the hard way in my small tanks is if you're going to be sitting in smoke, as our Minnesota takes their Anchorage out. And again, like I said, the Anchorage sees bad matchmaking, so it's not just me on this side, it's that poor Anchorage as well. So when you're sitting in smoke, always run Hydro if you have it. Now it's going to be very difficult to torpedo me here, but it's not a statistical impossibility, and I'd like to have some warning. Unfortunately, that Republic, he kills our Zao. That was very unfortunate. We could have used the Zao. Zao is a great ship. I featured a match here where I think I did 226,000 damage on it. So, great ship. I got a Buffalo coming here. He wants to share my smoke. Go get your own smoke. But we're both working this Hindenburg. And the Hindenburg's obviously firing at the Minnesota and the Kansas out there because they are thick boys. And there's a Shimakaze right here. What did I say about having to run your Hydro while you are in smoke? He was trying to come and do a torpedo run on us. Luckily we called... my apologies, it wasn't He-Man, it was Viper Velocity in his Parsival. He was grinding it yesterday, so we're playing with him. And we call on him to try and do something about that shimmer for us. So I did communicate to Louise in the Kansas. I did have Hydro up so that the Shimmer couldn't do much there. Shimmer's found himself in a difficult spot. I can't get shots over to him. Our Stalingrad kills the Riga on the other side. And with RPF pointing exactly where he is, there's his first sets of torpedo coming through. Two of them hit on the coast, 3 coming through. There should be plenty of warning for everybody. Now I have my favorite ship ever, the Freddy de Groot, in front of me. And one of the unfortunate things about the Anchorage is just how slow she reloads. I mean, why they gave it such a slow reload, I don't know. And here comes the Shimakaze for his torpedo run on me. It is a suicide run. I think he knows that. There's not much he can do. These guns reload so slow that even me and the Buffalo behind me, 2 full salvos, finally take care of him. And it's the sort of point that I'm thinking, okay, I'm dead. No. I managed to take one on the right side. The other one, I just got my bow to move out of the way. So out of his 5 torpedoes, 1 hit the shore, 1 hit me, and 3 went past. Was it really worth that Shimmer? Probably not. Probably not. So our team has got the other cap point. Both teams obviously started with 1, and they've got the control of D over here. Viper in his possible is punishing the Kansas. And then Louise finishes off the Kansas with his Kansas. Now I got the Kansas and I just haven't even fitted it and played it. I'm sorry. I hear everybody's unhappiness with it, and I'm not going to waste how many millions of credits on that thing. Speaking of credits, good heavens, my credits went down the last few days. A friendly Buffalo burns down that Kurfürst. Well done. So, I'm the only cruiser around here. The Buffalo is in our sea cap. So time to play at being a destroyer. I have smoke. Might as well start moving into the cap here. You'll notice I have not done a lot of damage. I mean, I'm in a 24,000 damage. And this is, for me, how you can make an impact playing this ship. The concealment is fairly decent. There's not much that can spot me. Got the Seattle here. My guns are bigger than his. And I pen all 9. 3 for Citadel, 6 overpens in him. That bloody Republic kills our Minnesota. This Seattle doesn't know what he's doing. But the team call to provide cover for me while I'm trying to cap. And they're realizing what I'm trying to do here. We want to turn the tide. So Louise is in brawling distance of that Republic. And the Republic, not my favorite battleship ever. I do have it, and I don't play it that often. I find it meh. I have better battleships to play. Well, say that quick 3 times fast. Kurfürst kills their Montana. And that Seattle is giving me flat broadside. There we go. Citadel. And I managed to take out the enemy Seattle. And I managed to capture a cap point here. Okay, so we've got 3 of the 4 cap points. I can start actually moving out of my smoke here. RPF seems to point that the closest thing to me is that Republic. Unfortunately, he takes out our Kansas. And Louise in his Kansas is now moving up. I'm sort of trying to hide behind this island. Not much I can do. Yeah, that Republic managed to do a number on Louise and East Kansas as well. RPF immediately now points to the Hindenburg. Hindenburg is closer, but that Republic has me sights. Our first kills the Petro. Yeah, and Republic Citadel's me for 14 and a half. And unfortunately, I've got 30 seconds until my smoke hits, so switch over to HE, hope for fire. There's no way I'm surviving this. Republic is only one of 3 of their ships remaining, so and even with almost no health and adrenaline rush, the reload takes 12 seconds. And I'm denied a fire. Now we can see the Hindenburg here on my screen. He's only got 3,000 hit points left. And Viper is trying to throw torpedoes at him. He's not going to survive much longer. Yeah, and that Republic, by playing backline there, forwards and backwards, he's managed to get himself a Kraken and a high caliber. So our Buffalo takes out the Hindenburg. And Viper in his possible is going for the Republic. Stalingrad takes care of the enemy mid. I think it was in the midway. But it's literally this Republic remaining, and now he's complaining about nice team. Dude, some days you are the pigeon, some days you are the statue. Deal with it. It is one of those things. And somebody actually says to her, hey, good game, Republic. I mean, you did manage to get a Kraken, whether it's citadeling helpless anchorages or QWQ. Yeah, cry more. Okay. So this is one of the few times that there's salty players. And here he gets Confederate, but Thunderer takes care of him. And if we look at the after battle stats, we can see 495,000 credits for only 76,000 damage. But the important thing is 2 ships destroyed, of which one was the Shimakaze, a captured ribbon. And then, of course, if we look at the team standings, I'm right at the top there, top XP, and Viper in his possible is 3rd. So playing defensively, playing intelligently, you can do very well XP-wise in the Anchorage. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us today. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. Take care. Cheers.